An immigrant from Afghanistan who served as an interpreter for U.S. troops was recently murdered in Dallas. His friends and members of the North Texas Afghan community joined together tonight to pay respect to 28-year-old Ahmed Yar. They say he was a refugee. He worked hard to support his family back home. He was shot and killed last week. He was sitting in his car outside a convenience store in Northeast Dallas. Fox 4's Blake Hansen is in downtown Dallas now with more. Blake.
Hey, Heather, a couple dozen people right now outside Dallas City Hall to remember the life of Ahmed Yar, you see behind me. They want the North Texas community to know about his journey and his service to the U.S. How fitting that in the shadow of a place where American government churns, that members of the DFW Afghan community chose as a spot to remember 28-year-old Ahmed Yar.
And he was a combat, a frontline combat linguist for U.S. and Afghan Special Forces back in Afghanistan.
Friends say Yar came to the United States in 2014 on a special visa available to those who have worked as translators for U.S. troops. Yar did so in his home country of Afghanistan, where it is dangerous for residents to stay after they have worked with the Americans.
Supporting military forces back in Afghanistan, then actually living as a common Afghan is not easy over there. So of course we all over there who supported the United States Army and troops, they're all in danger. So the very first thing is they're seeking protection.
Protection he sought in the U.S. while also working to support his family back home. Community members say Yar had just picked up cash to mail his family on March 19th at 8 in the evening. While sitting in his bright yellow Camaro, a man shot him dead.
It was absolutely a shock for everyone.
Police say a surveillance camera captured the whole thing. A couple days later, an officer found the suspect sleeping in a car in the same area where the shooting happened. 29-year-old Franklin Fuller is now charged with capital murder.
Imagine where a person who made his journey through all those missions, through all those difficulties in his life, through all those missions that he'd been with U.S. and Afghan forces back there in Afghanistan. And finally, as he made over here, and over here, it's just somebody come out of nowhere and take his life for no reason.
The community has many questions, but for now, they'll focus on remembering a friend.
Because of his personality that we all have decided to have a gathering in his memory tonight.
Fuller remains behind bars. Police say that Fuller, the surveillance video shows Fuller taking something out of the car after the shooting. According to court records, Fuller admitted to killing Yar, however, said he did not remember taking anything.